Hi viewers, you're watching the review of the YC Onion Energy Tube. No, it doesn't give you immediate, and it's a color light tube. It's a tube that emits light, and it's very useful for photography and videography. And in this video, I'm going to go through with you the good points and bad points of this product. Lightweight. I like it because I can actually just slip it into my backpack. It's small. I'm glad it comes in a tube. It could have come in a lot of other form, but it came in a tube, so it's lightweight, and that's a plus. This is what I like about it. You can actually extend them together because both ends are magnetic. So you can actually combine them and get any length that you want. So that's why we actually have two. Now here's the thing. This is a really good point. If you look at digital camera, when they first appear in the market, they handle colors two ways. You are either shifting the white balance from yellow to blue or white. That's just two colors. But then as digital photography progressed, we realized that the amber and blue range of white balance is not enough. So you now have RGB, one of the standard way of displaying colors on electronic screens and digital cameras. Now, this is what the YC Onion Energy Tube is cool. With all these jog dials and switches, you can actually play with a huge array of color because they have this RGB. So why is this important? Because if you look at how displays that's going to show your photos, they are all emitting RGB. So the concept is this. All displays or light source, digital light source, when you combine RGB at the equal amount of intensity, you actually get white light. But shifting the value around would actually give you different colors. And this is what I like about the Energy Tube. It's so brilliant. There are two ways you can do this. You can play with a switch that you can have here and then shift the color, get any color that you want within the RGB gamut color range. Or you can even have the app loaded on your phone and accurately point where you want the color to be, and you appear. Which means this, I can replicate color digitally without using gel. And here's the problem, these are gels. I have to slap them on in front of light because our lights are white. But with this, you can get any color that you want. And this is mind blow. This is for me because I never expect that you don't need gels. These are exciting times. Speaking of which, you'd like to head on to my e-learning website and check out this course, the e-learning Colors in Photography. This is an interesting course that teaches you the basic of colors all the way to advanced theories of colors. And when you know this, you can do a lot in photography because color is so interesting. Because if you're ever caught in shooting in a boring location or run out of idea to be creative, color is always the best way to attract your viewers' attention. Hey, did you know that there are two types of color system? The subtractive color and the additive color. And in this lesson, I even show you how you can hack it to make additive and subtractive blur into a fine tool that you can use when you're playing with light sources like this. This is one of the good points. It's actually so bright. I can't even look at it, right? Can you look at it? It's so bright. And here's the thing. It can blink in different frequency and colors. Do you see that? Yeah, okay. Change of color. It has so many, you can't even see it. You need to take your clipboard and block it. So you can even combine colors. This is one of the best points. What I like about this thing is that you never stop discovering new stuff with what it can do. There's so much of feature in here. I'm trying to set, I can't, it's got blue somewhere in there. You know what, I was thinking to tape it at the top of my car and then go up to someone who's breaking the quarantine and then go like, ta-da! They probably think it's a police car. Battery can be swapped out. It looks a little bit like your vape battery, which is a cool thing. And I like things like this, which means that because one of these days, through intense usage, this is going to be exhausted. All the charging and recharging is going to wear the battery down. You can just go up to a vape shop and buy one of these. And you know what? There's a USB charger here too, right? You can connect this to a USB charger, isn't it? Right. Or does it do firmware upgrades too? No? It should. then we can add more color gamut to it. RGB Xylophone. For a device of this price, I'm quite amazed that it has a built-in LCD panel that tells you what mode you're in. So that actually makes changing the RGB value and intensity very intuitive. So now I'm knowing that I'm bringing the hue down, going up, right? And this is at 100% intensity. And here's the bad point. The only bad point that I have. It may look very bright. In fact, when I look at it, I have to squint my eyes. I'm just going to prove a point. I'm going to point it at Yi Chong and he's squinting his eyes now. He's using his producer clipboard to cover this. But here's the bad point. It may look like a very bright continuous light source for video. But when it comes to photo shoot, it barely registers. The sensor cannot see it that bright. Take a look at some of the photos that I shot with it on a bright day. It's barely noticeable. It's there, but the point is this. Here's the logic. For color to be seen on a digital sensor, it's best shown on a dark environment. That's how light works. Can we prove a point? Can we just off these lights? You see, now it may look bright, and when I off the light, it's going to be more intense in terms of color, right? So I'm going to step away and off this light. So you notice that it works better. So colored lights works better when you have a dark environment, not when it's washed out by bright light. So here's the bad point. For videos, it's pretty good. The sensor sees it. But for photo, not bright enough. This is the energy tube at the highest intensity of 100%. This is a flash at 100%. See? Whatever that's photo doesn't look that well on video. Whatever that's video doesn't look that well on photo. But this is so bright. And that's the difference. That's the only complaint or one bad point that I have about this product. That it's not that bright when it comes to photography. But when it comes to video, I can do stuff like this. That's how cool it is. I can do stuff like that. Price-wise, this is quite interesting. This is a point that's neither good nor bad, if you ask me. That's the price. It's not cheap, it's not expensive. I wish it's a little bit cheaper, then I can buy it without thinking. But it's a price point where you buy it if you need it. So viewers, verdict time. What do I think of the YC Onion color tube? I would say this is a 4 out of 5 because I find it so useful to make colored light for videos especially. So if you're looking for the easiest way to get colored light for videos without gel, then go ahead and get yourself these color tubes. So that's it. I strongly encourage you to head onto my website now, support my e-learnings here, because when it comes to the pandemic time, a lot of our income is affected. And here I am dedicating most of my time teaching and bringing valuable lessons and knowledge that we have for the past 30 years on photography and movie making here on YouTube. So I hope that you support my e-learning and sign up. Check out the premium courses. It's really affordable because we are having our promo now. It's one of our best-selling products. And at the same time, you want to check out the e-learning courses. E-learning courses are about a certain topic about photography and we go really deep. So check out the Colors of Photography e-learning. But if you're interested in learning a wide genre of photography, go for premium courses. And even better, check out the All Access where you get all the premium courses and the e-learnings. So hurry, head on to my website now. I value your support.